Can you successfully prepare for the CMA only using free CMA study material online? It's a good question, and I have an answer for you today. Hey there, I'm Nathan from CMAExamAcademy.com. We help candidates like you pass the CMA exam the first time. CMA courses can range from a few hundred to a few $1,000s. This is in addition to IMA fees and the CMA exam fees, so it adds up. I definitely see why people are tempted to DIY CMA exam prep. That said, any big financial decision should come with a clear assessment of pros and cons. There are benefits and drawbacks to trying to study for the CMA exam using only free online resources. So let's start with the positives now. Well, there's only just really one. Using only free resources means you spend no money. However, I don't want you to forget that your time is worth something as well. The amount of time it takes to find, vet, then use free online resources to study for the exam could be astronomical. There's a reason why CMA review courses are bundled up with a ton of resources. You need a variety of study tools, video lessons, textbooks, flashcards, practice tests and answers, explanations, are just a few of the common features of a good CMA exam study program. Finding all of that online for free may be impossible and would definitely be a challenge. So you're not going to spend money, but you are going to spend a lot of time trying to find these resources. So let's talk about cons. The cons of studying by yourself for the CMA using only free resources are the following. First, you are on your own. You don't get any type of exam or studying support. Second, you are not a CMA exam expert, so you have no way of knowing if the materials you study are the latest and greatest representation of the test or if they are outdated. They could be from years past and represent outdated information. Third, you are going to have to piecemeal it, which means that the format of things will vary very vastly probably. This could make it extremely hard to stay on top of things, remember things, and be consistent in your studies. Number 4, there will be gaps, of course. I'm not saying this to discourage you, but to actually encourage you to make the right decision that sets you up for exam success. Have you Googled your way around CMA test prep materials before? To be sure, there are a ton of good resources out there. I'm interested to know what everyone has found, so drop it in the comments and let's talk about it. Even if you have found some good stuff, it still comes with these set of cons. Just be aware of that. Last but not least, the fifth problem with free CMA resources is that you run a huge risk of failing the exam. Only 45% of people who take the CMA exam pass. If you do not prepare the right way, you've just lost all of your exam fee money, which will probably be at least $1,000, because it's easy to think that you are a capable researcher and ambitious, so you can just hunt your way around the internet to find free CMA resources, right? But really, you're not only committing a lot of extra time, you're taking a gamble on whether it's enough to help you pass the exam the first time or not. One of the reasons you invest in becoming a CMA is the jobs that are available to you, which we'll cover in the next video in a minute. But before that, let's do a quick recap of today's video. The big pro to using free CMA resources is that they're free, but they'll cost you in other ways, namely in the fact that you risk not getting full coverage and will spend more time hunting for resources rather than studying. Remember the cons. You are on your own in this one. You're not a CMA expert. You're going to make up a plan, but the thing is, we don't know if it's going to work or not. And there will be gaps in coverage and you run the risk of failing the exam. I have helped thousands of people study for the CMA exam, and I'm a huge fan of free stuff, of course. For instance, Check out the link in the caption below to get a copy of my free CMA exam cheat sheet. This is a freebie for you that will help you prepare for the exam, but it's not meant to help you study for the exam in the sense that it will not teach you the content of the exam, but will provide you with strategies to help you pass. But even with great resources like that, I can categorically say that you should not try to do this by yourself, only using free stuff. You can use a combination of paid and free if you like. There's too much at stake. If you want to be a CMA, you need to invest in yourself. That's the biggest thing. Buy a proven review course, use it, and that's your best bet at passing the exam on the first try. In the video description below, you'll find a link to a comparison table of the best CMA review courses out there today for you to make a decision of what works, and I encourage you to check it out to help you assess which program is the best for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about free versus paid resources to study for the exam, drop it in a comment. I have a lot of free resources that will help you get the right mindset, the right habits to study for the exam, and we have some paid content that will help you study the actual topics and content in the exam. So we have a combination of both, and if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.